Going to be a great atmosphere there in Carver. It always is.
Yes.
But, I mean, traveling to Tampa to watch the Iowa men there, this time of year wouldn't be too bad.
It sounds pretty nice, especially right now. We're in the thick of it still with how strong these gusts are. That cold, it's going to really hit you in the face as soon as you head out the door. Headlines to start off, it is a cloudy, very gusty view from downtown. Morning blowing snow. Today is a weather alert day. Windy afternoon. Still a chance for some of that patchy blowing snow. One more round of snow even expected going into Tuesday. So not quite done with this winter weather, but it does go away as we go towards the end of the week. So that helps you maybe swallow this pill a little bit easier as we start things off. Visibilities farther northeast and off to the east of I-35. Still seeing that reduction. And these are at the airports. Once you get into wide open, that's the worst of it. So those county roads really going to be difficult as you try to commute this morning. If you can, hold off until these winds kind of ease up. Still very strong, 40 to 50 mile per hour gusts, and these are going to diminish as we go throughout the rest of this morning. Tracking these wind gusts 10 a.m. going into the afternoon. They're not calm by any means, but they are weaker. We're talking 30 mile per hour gusts into this afternoon. In the evening and overnight, even falling down to around 20 to eventually really not much of a wind as we wake up on Tuesday morning. So between this morning and tomorrow morning, next 24 hours, those winds are going to gradually decline. And then south winds will kick it in gear, and that will eventually lead to a warm up, but not going to see that until about Wednesday afternoon. It's a bitter cold morning with cold weather advisory in effect until 10 a.m. Minus 20 to minus 30 wind chill is what you can expect. Not really much of a warm up throughout the day, but it is really bitter cold as you step out the door right now. Same minus 15 to minus even 25 degrees below, and that's going to be, of course, the wind chill. That's below zero right now over the entire state. We're not going to have too much of an improvement throughout the morning. The afternoon is when we could see those at least above zero positive territory with these wind chills for central Iowa and southern Iowa by around 2 p.m. later on today. It's just not going to be climbing too much from there. And even in fact, farther north and northeast, still going to be holding on to sub-zero chills through the entire day. You're not going to talk about above zero chills until we get into tomorrow when we start to actually kind of warm up just a bit, at least talking about the 30s returning. As far as the future track, we're going to clear things up, seeing the sunshine later on today. The winds are still going to be strong, though. Then as we go into Tuesday afternoon, increasing clouds setting up for the chance of snowfall. Mainly into the afternoon, moving in from the northwest. It's light snow. Not going to see those gusty winds with this either, so it's just going to be a dusting expected here in central Iowa, possible farther north and northeast. A little bit more than that, but it's not going to be a very big snowmaker for us as you talk about the entire state. It's mainly to the north and in the northeast where you're seeing a chance of around 1 to 2, even some spots close to around 3 inches. So that's going to be a possibility as we talk about Tuesday later in the day, going to the evening, wrapping up overnight. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, that's the better weather we're waiting for. We're talking near 80 degrees Friday and Saturday. But today, to start things off, David, it is still going to be a difficult go for this Monday morning.
Yeah, it's going to be quite the week, isn't it? Right now, we are still watching those winter conditions here across the state. Travel not advised by the Iowa DOT over most of the state. And keep in mind, I-80 is closed west and east of Des Moines, with I-35 closed north of Ames. However, conditions are looking better here around the metro. Not seeing a lot of traffic out there right now. That's good, but the traffic that's out there is moving smoothly. Want to show you that real quickly. You can see roadways mostly clear here around town. So as you do try to get out the door, just keep in mind it's still windy and you may still run into a few slick spots with some of that snow out there. We'll have more for you right after this.